Bro, be your damn self, bro. I promise you, nobody cares. Like, nobody is thinking about you as much as you think they are, bro. I promise you, nobody cares, bro. Like, you've literally spent years and years trying to avoid being you and avoid being judged by other people. And, especially being judged by people who barely even remember your name or remember you 5 seconds after even talking to you at that. So, when you accept truly that nobody cares, really, you become free. Like, that's when you really become free. And that's something to me. I struggle with that a lot, like not being myself. So, today I'm gonna go over 3 reasons why you should definitely be yourself, because honestly, that really is the only way to live, to be honest with you. Like, if you're not yourself, like, who are you truly? You know what I'm saying? Like, so just think about that. But we're gonna get straight into it. So number one, the thing we're gonna talk about is most people are too busy thinking about themselves. So I know you probably not heard that too, but that is the truth. Like, when you genuinely put it in perspective, because I'm gonna give you an example. I used to walk around the gym a lot, and I used to think like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, I gotta make sure I wear this certain tank top or whatever, because people gonna be looking at me. I want them to see, you know what I'm saying, my muscles and shit. But you know, as I as I'm working out and shit, I'm not seeing nobody like looking at me or staring me down and nothing like that. So I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, what's going on? But then it's like, thinking back to that, it's like, bro, nobody everybody is worried about themselves too much to even worry about you. And that is funny, because that could either be, when you realize that fully, it could either be good or bad. Because if you think, okay, well, nobody's really looking at me, then you could be like, well, at that point, then why should I care? You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares, so I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying? So in return is a positive action, because you're not repressing your full self. But then on the other hand, it can go like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, nobody cares. So, I mean, at the end of the day, why should I do this thing that's valuable that I think would help people if nobody cares? But really, when I say be yourself and when I say nobody cares because they're worried about themselves, it literally means that, you know what I'm saying, you are free to act and express yourself however manner you want. Because if nobody cares and everybody is thinking about themselves too much, then you literally have the answer right there. Then if that's the case, if you know that and realize that, why would you not be yourself? Because the world don't need, if you think about it, man, the world don't need no more copies, bro. We need originals. We need everybody to be themselves. That way we can come together. That's what makes life beautiful. All the individualities coming together as one. Not everybody being the same person. Because, I mean, there's no individuality in that. You know what I'm saying? So stop worrying about what this person gonna say if you say this, or if you saying the right thing to this person, this social interaction, or how you look or think they gonna perceive you a different way, or like how your hair look, because you think, you know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about all that, man. Just let it all go. Be you, bro. Like, that's what it come down to, man. You just gotta be you, man. Like, everybody is worried about themselves, bro. Just like you worried about how you look, how you dressing, how you walk. Everybody is thinking the same exact way. And that is just, it's funny to think about that. Like, but we're gonna move on to number 2. Every time you hide who you are, you lose confidence. And that is, couldn't be more 100% truthful with that statement right there. Because every time you suppress yourself, you're basically lying, and you're kind of lying to yourself in a way, because you know how you want to act, and you know how you feel and what you want to say. So if you over here filtering yourself, you're really self-destructing, and you're kind of causing this, you're losing a lot of confidence when you do that, because of the fact that you are literally trying to alter who you are depending on the outside source and circumstance. And every time you do that, you're basically telling yourself, I'm not enough. I'm not worthy to even be in this person's presence. I'm not worthy. My true self is not worthy enough to be in this presence right now. So I have to alter it. And why would you, you know what I'm saying? Why would you even do that? Because if you lack confidence already and you're not being yourself, you're just going to keep draining that confidence away. So that's one thing, man, be yourself, bro. I promise you. Bro, when I tell you, the moment I fully realized that nobody cares and that I don't have to keep this image up just because how I look, or I don't have to act this certain way, it became so much like more enjoyable in certain situations, social interactions, because it's not exhausting anymore, because you're not having to try to be perceived a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So, it becomes freeing, and it's like, it's kind of fulfilling, and it's free because you don't have to try. You just are you. So you gain confidence because you literally are just flowing. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you try to change something about you truly, it's kind of blocking and resisting your full potential and your energy. That's why it brings your confidence down, because you're blocking all of this energy that you have. You have such great energy in you, and you're just blocking that by trying to be something that you're not. So of course your confidence is going to get drained. Why wouldn't it? I mean, you are trying so hard to not be you. So what would that say about how you respect yourself, for one, and how high your self-esteem is, and how high you regard yourself? But we're going to move on to number 3. The people who judge you will forget about you tomorrow. Man, this is something that I had to fully get through my big ass head. I promise you, all these embarrassing moments and stuff, like, I done had some embarrassing moments, like, oh my God. But every time I think back to them, it's like, it's funny to me now, because I know that none of those people even think about that moment anymore, or even think about me. So it's like, when you really understand that, yeah, this person I'm talking to right now, I'm thinking about all these things I could change, or I'm really self-conscious about myself. But in reality, after this conversation is over with, they moving on to something about their own life, like their own lives. Like, they're not worried about what just happened, who you are. They going right back to their own life. So why are you sitting here worrying about being judged or being perceived, or, you know what I'm saying, looking a certain way, when nobody is going to even remember that? They're gonna forget about you tomorrow, unless you work somewhere and you just keep on popping. Even then, though, they gonna forget about that embarrassing moment, bro. I done seen people in school get pantsed, and it's like, I done forgot the dude's name. So it's like, what, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, just understand, man. People gonna judge you. Embarrassing moments gonna happen, bro. But I promise you, the shit ain't gonna last forever, for one. And 2, they're going to forget about it, bro. If you want to go talk to that pretty girl, but you're scared of rejection, bro, just do it, bro. She gonna forget about it. If she does reject you, she's going to forget about it within 5 seconds. So it's not harming you. And you know what I'm saying? Same thing with any social interaction. If you talking to somebody and you want to say something, say it. Because at the end of the day, if it's something that rubs in the wrong way, or they judge you for it, they're going to forget, literally, right after the conversation's over with. They're going to be done. I done had people come up and say the weirdest things to me, and literally 10 minutes later, I'm not even thinking about it. I done forgot it even happened. So it's like, be you regardless, man. Please, just be you. There's no negative. You're not losing anything by being yourself. You can only gain. So, just know that the day you realize that nobody is thinking about you as much as you think, you know what I'm saying, that's when you become free. So, just be loud, be weird, be yourself, man. Be you. for one. That's the most important. Be you, you know. And at the end of the day, people gonna move on. So should you. So with that being said, man, be yourself, bro. Like, bro, I promise you, you're not gonna regret that, man. But that being said, man, that's the 3 reasons why y'all should be yourselves. And you know, if you really resonate and like this message, like and comment, you know what I'm saying, subscribe to your boy, and y'all just stay blessed. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. And you know what I'm saying, stay grateful, stay blessed, man. But with that being said, Trey out, man.